know, I'm getting worried about Marty. Hey, Duff here. Remember how I said that one time I wanted to see if I could go to Dunkin' Donuts on the Mten3? Well, we're doing that now. I expect it to be a much different experience than doing it on the M Super or the Monster, for sure. Of course, the wheel is much more jittery than either the Super or the Monster. And it has those tiny foot pedals, so 10 miles should feel like 100. And unlike the Monster, going 20 miles an hour on this is a non-starter for me. I don't plan to go that fast. It's just too dangerous. I don't have my GPS going or anything, but however fast I'm going right now, this is about all the faster I'm going to go. So it rained like all yesterday afternoon, and supposedly there was a good chance of rain today. Right now it seems pretty decent, but if the weather holds up, there's a possibility that maybe we'll get out later and take the big i2 out with us as well, and cruise with the i2 in one of the wheels. My M10, it's the one with a bigger battery. I don't remember how big it is. For some reason 512 sticking in my mind. I think it's 512 watt hour battery. But I should have plenty of juice to get me 10 miles, even with a pretty good headwind, which I have right now. The wheel feels pretty stable right now, but out of nowhere you can just get a case of the wobbles. You know, sort of like what took Katie down 2 weeks ago. And it can sneak up on you real quick. So I'm pretty much over my illness at this point, although I do still get coughing fits and I'm still blowing my nose a decent amount. You know, when I'm coughing, it sounds like I'm a lifetime smoker, but from what I understand, that can linger for a long time. My energy level still isn't normal, but it's definitely much better than it was. Crossing Oil Well Road, meaning 2 miles down, 8 to go. I saw that Inmotion announced a new wheel. Well, it's not Inmotion anymore. I think it's Solo wheel. But the V10 and the V10F. I didn't see any specs. All I just saw was a picture that showed a very small part of one of the wheels. So I'm very curious to see what that's all about. Really windy right now. And with a little wheel like this, it gets pushed around very easily. If I were to guess, I'd say I'm doing maybe 14, 15, somewhere around there. That's what it feels like. Feels like it's a much more stressful riding experience trying to do this kind of commute on a small wheel like this, just because you got to be on it all the time. Whereas the Monster, you just kind of point it in a direction and it'll just go, man. The tire's so big you hardly feel anything. With this one, it's much different. All right, it should be about halfway, somewhere around there. So. Feet are uncomfortable, but not unbearable yet. All right, I made it to the pathway at Heritage Bay. Much better. So I have to tell you, if you're thinking about getting a YouTube channel, you need to make sure that you have thick skin. I talked before about some of the ridiculous comments that you get as a creator, and yesterday I installed a dash cam, a combination dash cam rear view mirror on my Prius, my 2007 Prius. Posted the video. And I wake up this morning and I see a comment from some guy. I think his name might have been Wildman. I don't quite remember. But the comment basically, let's just say he questioned my sexual preference and called me a communist because I drive a 2007 Prius. And I think he also said that he hoped that I set it on fire with myself inside and that I filmed it. So yeah, there's a lot of really nice people out there on the internet, so you have to just let that stuff roll off your back. I think my response to him was, thank you for the thoughtful comment, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's been my experience that that's the best way to disarm people like that. Because like if you actually respond seriously, all you're doing is you're opening up a can of worms that you're not going to be able to close. So I would recommend you just look the other way when those people try to suck you in. My feet are still holding on barely. I'm surprised, to be honest with you. You know, I'm getting worried about Marty. I think it's probably been about a month, at least a month, maybe more than a month, might be 5 weeks since he's bought a wheel. If someone lives out in the Los Angeles area, if you can check on him, I'd appreciate it. Only a couple miles to go. Now, of course, I have this hairy part coming up where there's no bike lane. Not looking forward to that. Have a little bit of a break here. Hopefully. Get out ahead of them and let's go. Let's go. Go. Alright, about 300 yards to go. Alright, made it. Got a little hairy at the end, but made it. Rolling through the Esplanade. I just got a text from Cindy that she has arrived at Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know if I mentioned she's meeting me there. So I'm almost there. Probably half mile to go. I haven't gone backwards at all, so I need to do it this one. Even with stiff feet. Ooh, there's the Prius. Okay. I made it. Cindy's here. Elsa's here.
I got worried I was going to backtrack.
Sadie's here. No worries. So the Mten3 can officially make it to Dunkin' Donuts. It's very exciting. And my feet are still in one piece. Can pop the trunk? Oh no, I'll do it. Yeah. Alright, anyways, till next time. Let me know.